Kenya's political cauldron is boiling hot as President William Ruto and former impeached Deputy Rigathi Gachagua lock horns over the prized mountain vote, with Murang'a County emerging as the first battlefield. Let's check this video.
Ya kuwaeleza mahali hiyo kazi imefika, na bado niko na miaka miwili ya kunyorosha mpaka ikae sawa sawa. Alafu maneno ya siasa tutakuja kusema wakati yake. Unajua kuna watu wanatangatanga barabarani wakiongea, ni kwa sababu hawana kazi. Mimi niko na kazi ya kufanya, so waendelee kuongea, wacha mimi nifanye kazi ile mlinipatia. Pale mbele tutaketi chini, nyinyi mtaona report card ya kila mtu. Ama namna gani? Nego. Nasikizeni watu wa Murang'a.
Leaders of Murang'a County Assembly and the Senator, the Honorable Joe Nyoto, for having come to visit me this morning. This is your home. The owner of this home is your daughter. So you are at home. And I have seen you have really been taken care of in a special way by your daughter. Let me say this is a great act of patriotism and selfless leadership. I always tell people to listen to the ground. I've never told the MCAs to listen to the ground, because the MCAs are the ground themselves, because they live there. And I want to thank these leaders because they have come to me with a message from the people of Murang'a that they have very clear instructions to disassociate themselves with bribery and corruption at State House. And what you have done, you have demonstrated leadership, that you respect the people who elected you, and you are satisfied with the salary that the people pay you as taxpayers, and you are not willing to sell your people and what they believe in for little money. It is actually very gratifying that MCAs can refuse a bribe of 300,000 to do the right thing. I really want to commend these great leaders from Murang'a, and I ask the people of Murang'a to identify leaders who are selfless and who cannot sell them. The few leaders from Murang'a who are selling the community and the residents are greedy and only thinking about themselves. And I've come to the conclusion that we have a few leaders in this region who, if the price is right, they can even sell their own mother. It's really a shame. You know, today what is happening in State House is pure corruption and bribery. The other day, William Ruto was complaining that members of parliament are asking for bribes. But he is a briber in chief in this country. The other day, he called the people of Kiambu and spent 60 million shillings. A week after, he called the people of Meru, spent another 60 million shillings. Today, he's going to spend 60 million shillings. He's giving people 10,000 each. That is 180 million. When hospitals in Murang'a have no drugs, when people are suffering because SHA is not working, when university students are at home, when students from secondary school.
Why Murang'a County? Let's check the 2022 presidential election votes that President William Ruto garnered from Murang'a County. The voter turnout, there were 620,909 voters that were registered voters. The voter turnout was 68%, and then we are seeing that votes that William Ruto got was 343,421. That is 81.19% of the registered voters in Murang'a County. Then votes for Raila, votes that Raila Odinga got was 73,539 votes. William Ruto is not stupid to start with Murang'a County for his 2027 campaign. Number one, from the 2022 general election, Murang'a was the stronghold for William Ruto. The voting margin that was given to him was 81%. That was not a joke. So William Ruto is still convinced that the ground has not shifted, and he believes that Murang'a County people will vote for him again come in 2027. Let's watch this video from President William Ruto explaining that.
Mimi kuwa rais ni kwa kura zenu. Ama si ndio? Ama namna gani? Si kwa kura zenu? Kwa sababu hiyo ndio mnaketi hapa niwaeleze kura yenu mlinipatia nimeifanyia nini. What have I done with it? Wewe Ruto, wewe Kasongo, wewe Kongo, wewe Sakayo, wewe mtengaji, wewe mwizi, wewe muuaji.
Let's now shift to one of the big mistake that William Ruto has done. According to my analysis, William Ruto could not have talked about his education credential because knowing the type of person Rigathi Gachagua is. Because in politics, every statement can be changed, can be coined, and be flopped to be used as an attack. And to you, he could not have uttered his education credential unto the people. These were the casualties after he had uttered his education credential. These were the casualties from Rigathi Gachagua. Let's listen to the statement.
And I analyzed at how educated this man is. With all his degrees and many, and I came to this conclusion. Yes, he has a PhD in lies and deception. He has masters in corruption, theft, and bribery. Bachelor's degree in abduction, extrajudicial killing, and ordering for people to be shot in the leg. The man has a diploma in mismanagement and destruction of working institutions. And he has a certificate in wash, tribalism, and dividing the mountain. With those few words, I want to say, asanteni sana.
William Ruto should have learned by the time he mentioned about not handing over in case he is defeated in 2027. The reply that came back from Gachagua was traumatizing and humbling. Let's check this video.
Hand over to people hawana mpango. Ati mpango yao Ruto must go. Sasa Ruto must go itakusaidia na nini? Hujui vile vijana wetu watapata kazi, hujui vile kilimo itaendelea, hujui vile watoto watasoma, huna mpango ya ajira ya vijana. You have no plan to do anything. Western Kenya, ati ya kwamba akishindwa hata handover kwa watu ambaye hawana plan. Wacha nikuambie Kasongo, umefanya mzuri kukubali utashindwa, hapo umepata. Si ndio? Bahali umeangukia Kasongo. There is no provision of handing over in the Kenya Constitution. What there is assumption of office. Hatuhitaji wewe kwa rais mpya ambaye atachaguliwa na Wakenya kuchukua ofisi. Kasongo aende asiende? Aende asiende?
Kenya's story is still unfolding. The next chapter might just change everything. I, Peter Mukangu, and this is where politics stops being headlines and starts being reality. Stay sharp, stay tuned, as the game is far from over.